friends, and welcome to my Christmas baking video. In this video I'm gonna show you multiple recipes for the different cookies. Some of them from the Czech Republic, our traditional ones, but I'm not gonna do everything today, so you'll see all of them in this video, but it's gonna be through different days because sometimes the dough has to sit one day, you know, and I'm not able to make them all. But we're gonna start today with Beehive cookies. In Czech it's vosí hnízda, and it's probably the most typical cookie in Czech Republic. So we're gonna start with it. You're gonna have probably hard time to find all ingredients here in Canada, only if you know where to buy. But I want to show you, and those cookies I'm gonna make for this year's Christmas. So this recipe has two parts. First is the actual dough and other part is filling. And I'm not gonna do the traditional one. I decided to make a different one, a little different kind of this, but I'm gonna be making more of them but in a different way, so you will understand later. So for Beehive cookies, my mom brought me in summer those molds, or one mold, and that's very important for those cookies. I believe it's gonna be very difficult to buy it here. This is from the Czech Republic. It's a European thing, but maybe. Honestly, I didn't look here because I knew my mom is coming, so she brought me this from the Czech Republic. So for the first part, you will need shredded coconut, milk powder, sugar, and condensed milk. And for the second part, you will need butter, powdered sugar, molds, then a rum. I'm using the Czech rum. I brought it when I went to Czechia for vacation. It's very good for baking. You can use any of them, or you can use, I don't know, Baileys, but this is very good. And then biscuits, in Czech piškoty. Those are biscuits. I don't know if you can buy something similar here, but those are from Czechia. But I saw them as well at like Euro stores, you know, or some European stores. So I believe you can find them somewhere. And this is everything we need. Okay guys, let's start with part one. We will need 300 grams of shredded coconut. This is 200 grams, so it's gonna be 1.5. I'm using scale just to make sure it's you know, it's the right number, right weight. Now we need 100 grams of milk powder. Another thing is 150 grams of sugar, so we're gonna do this. And last is 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. And now we're gonna mix it. Alright, first part is done. I'm gonna put it in the fridge for a few minutes just to make it a little easy to work with. And then we're gonna start part two, and then we're gonna put it together. By the way, this is my first time making doughs here in Canada, and during the lifetime I have never tried doughs, but my mom is making them, my grandmother is making them, so I always just eat them. But now it's my premiere and I'm trying doughs here as well. So we will see how it's gonna turn out. I hope good. It's not a very difficult recipe and it's not difficult to make them. What I wanted to tell you, usually they are from cocoa and they are brown. Those are like with coconut, so it's gonna be different. Okay guys, let's start part two, and that's the filling. Alright, so for filling we need 65 grams of butter, and I have to melt it. So butter is melted. Now we need 25 grams of powdered sugar. And 1 tablespoon of rum. So I added some powdered sugar and made this cream. That's how it's supposed to look like for filling. And now we are ready to put them together. Now the last part, and we have to put everything together. I'm gonna show you. So finger crossed, because it's my first attempt, so I hope it's gonna look good. I'm gonna put them on my new Christmas tray I bought in last Christmas shopping video, so this was a good buy and it's gonna look nice. This mold is very good because it has the part to make room for filling, so that's very good. I haven't seen this one so far, but my mom bought a good one. Alright guys, I am done. I am very satisfied with the result. Since it's my first attempt, it turned out pretty good. What I wanted to say is that they are much sweeter than the original ones, so those are very sweet because of sweetened condensed milk, I would say. But they are good. In this video I'm gonna show you as well a different kind of doughs, like with pistachios. But yeah, I'm satisfied. I'm gonna show you how it turned out. It looks pretty good. That's it for today. Not video, but baking. And I'll see you in a different day in this video. So here is the final result. Let me know what you think. I think it's not bad at all, and it tastes very good. Hello my YouTube friends and welcome to another day. Today I'm gonna continue with making beehive cookies. Today is gonna be pistachio ones, so I'm so excited, it's my first time trying that. The recipe is basically about the same, except I had to blend biscuits and pistachios. So that's the only difference, but the rest is basically the same except like the condensed milk, because it's not supposed to go in there. It was just for the coconut recipe. So I'm gonna walk you through the recipe again. That's a little different, and then we're gonna put them together. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so for this pistachio ones beehives cookies, I need 85 grams of biscuits, blend biscuits, and as well pistachios, like 25 grams. I already mixed it together and blended, so this is my mix of pistachios and biscuits. Then I need 25 grams of powdered sugar. Then I need 40 grams of soft butter. Then 1 spoon of rum and 2 spoons of milk. See, it's a little different, but it's gonna do the same thing. The filling is the same, just the basis is a little different. So let's get into it. Now we're gonna mix it. I made just half portion because I don't have many biscuits left, so I did just a little portion. It's difficult to find them here, and I might use a little bit of coloring to make it more like green. So now we need to make filling and we can start put it together. Okay guys, I don't have another Christmas tray. I have to buy some, I guess, but we can start with those. It looks so good. Alright guys, I am done. Here is the result. The other ones are almost gone. I should do them next time, probably a little bit later, a little bit before Christmas. But if you are deciding which ones are better, definitely those. Like, they surprised me a lot and they are so delicious. So I really do recommend to try those because I love pistachios. If you are not allergic, then I would definitely go with those. I hope you enjoyed today's baking. I hope you will try it at home as well if you have a chance, obviously, because there are some things you can't buy here. But if you're from Europe, you know, or especially from Czechia, I really do recommend to try them, and let me know in the comments below if you have ever tried them or what cookies are you baking for Christmas. I would like to know. As always, I would be really happy for a like, comment and especially subscribe so you don't miss any of my other videos, and see you next time.